Huh? When you draw the boundary, you go crazy. Chinese brain twisters? Oh, this is what you are showing me?
How the mind solves and doesn't
But
solve.
Chinese are going to find God, they are going to cook him and eat him. They eat everything, man. You know, one day I made this formula, I call it long life, and I was taking it. And a month later, I looked at my beard and it started becoming black. I didn't like it, so I didn't like to take that formula. But I'm supposed to take it. It's shocking. Turned my beautiful white beard into black hair. Who likes it? This is what? The teaching of Yogi Bhawan? I've never seen my own book. I mean, read it something. Oh, Professor Harvey, oh yeah, he wanted to write on my book so badly. Earthly, outrageous, surprising, vastly, unsentimental, he draws freely on various spiritual traditions and his own common sense. Professor Harvey Cox, Divinity School, Harvard University. Because I don't let him write a preface to my book. You know that? Even the publisher wanted somebody to write a preface. Professor Harvey is a very international, religious, known professor. Harvey Cox from Harvard University. So he wanted to write preface. And I said, shut up, you can't write preface to my book. But he still wanted to write. So he made a deal with this company. So he wrote a little note underneath. Earthy, outrageous, surprising, and vastly unsentimental, he draws freely on various spiritual traditions and his common sense. Professor Harvey Cox, Divinity School, Harvard University. What he knows about divinity? He's just a professor of books, I know I went to do PhD, I did everything. And when I came to defend my PhD, and these were three professors, and I said, well, come on, let us defend ourselves. And they said, just let us know what you wrote, that's all we want. They didn't know one damn thing. So I said, okay. Normally, when you do your PhD, and the internal professors are there, they really blast you quite a bit. And they can fail you. But these guys just want to know what it is. And I explained to them this. And by that time I saw them signing the paper. That's it. No fun. I thought they're going to tell me, how you think that? This is not right. That's not. And I tell them they are stupid. That was the opportunity which I missed. My thesis is, do you have my thesis? Yes. Guru Charan, can you get my thesis of my PhD? You should get them, get it printed and give them. Otherwise, without this, these people cannot be teachers. They have to have that fundamental, elementary human projection. It is poke, provoke, confront and elevate. Poke, provoke, confront and elevate. That is how your life is. Your life is that way. If one aspect of these four is missing, you are handicapped. That's my PhD on communication, psychology of communication. How we, whatever we think, we understand or not understand, we are what we speak. That's how we are known. And we are always afraid, oh, if I put a turban on, what will happen? If I put a coat on, what will happen? If I put a knicker on, what will happen? If I do not dress this way, I do not have this way. If my hair are not that way, I'm not this way. This is how I am. This is the trend. This is the... So we are actually subject of trend and tendency. Not our originality and reality. If we do not have originality and reality, we don't have royalty. And if we do not have royalty, we can't elevate. You are talking of religion. You know, it is all damn lies. There's no religion. What's the religion? Suppose your religion give you God, what are you going to get? Eat it? Is the pizza? What do you do with God? They give you false promise. You'll get God, you'll go to heaven. Well, what the hell here? How to deal with here? Who wants to go to heavens? His eyes skulled, meditating place, nothing happens there. Hell is still, crying and all kind of... And everybody will be there. It's true. Honest to God, is true. I mean, look how corrupt religion is. I'm a simple yogi. I came here not to do anything. I was forced to go to Soviet Union secretly, and I didn't want to go. So I ran to Canada for shelter, period. That's all. And I was supposed to teach parapsychology, not in the miracle form, but in a sensory form. I mean, you can't damage anybody, but you can understand it. You can stop it. You can communicate that way. So I end up there. And I still understand what this whole religion thing got on me. And I told you that day how we became Sikh religion, because this guy had very long hair. He didn't want the sheriff to cut it. So one thing led to others. So circumstances and what God wants is his problem, not mine. But fact is, they made me head of the religion. But when I became head of the religion, they thought I'll just become like Pope. I'll not say anything. You know what I mean? They will give me a paper, I'll read it. Right? My staff will tell me things, I said, very good, very good, very good. Oh, yeah, very good. I'll agree to everything. Agree to what? What I can agree with these stupid earthlings? What they have to do with me, I have to do with them. It's no bargain. We have no relationship. What is my relationship? In the adversity I enjoy, in the best happiness you are just adverse. What's the relationship? You're looking for things. That's a idiotic thing. Things must come to you. That's a law. Law of birth is your birth is reserved. You know, in a railway, an aeroplane, they give you a seat. It's called birth. Birth has two meanings. Yeah? You know English? Yes. Oh, good, good. It's English, it's not American slang English. So your birth is reserved, therefore you get birth. And you get all the comfort. You have a conductor, you have service car, it's all paid for. Your values shall come to you when you live originally, organically as divine. You are made in God. Everything is a process. It's called support system. So Mother Nature should support you and Heavenly Father should guide you. And time and space should not goad you. That's the agreement. Religion has to explain to you your reality, not their philosophy. You feel bad. Why you feel bad? Why you feel bad? And how from feeling bad you can feel good. That's religion. Religion is relationship between a man and his reality, guided by the technique or technology of the master, so you can be master. You can never be slaves for the rest of your life, because if you don't make, then the golden chain breaks. You have to grow. Your growth has to be perpetual. You are entitled to perpetual growth. And your progression must be keeping your honor, your respect, your trust, your faith, your charm. You are born to be revered, worshipped. You are holy, you are 9 holes. If you watch what comes in and goes out, that is the 10th gate, they say 10th hole. You control that way, you are great. Your greatness is because you were born. The very fact you were born and God willed that way, that is what is the best ever happened. And everybody needs you. Thief needs you, policeman needs you, attorney needs you, court needs you, doctor needs you, cheat needs you, liar needs you, truthful needs you, holy needs you, unholy needs you, restaurant needs you, and shelter needs you. Everything around you is your needs. They are sucking your blood. They are taking your energy. You have nothing your own. When you sat down last time, you remember in life, for 1 hour, I am going to me, I'm going to be me, I'm going to be me, I'm going to be me, I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm me. When did you do your partar? When did you synchronize yourself to zero in experience? Did you? I know. I know. I know your pain. I know what causes it. I know. I'm not saying that I don't know. I never spoke all these years because I said, well, let's see. There was one Christian minister, he told me, why, man, we spend all the money, send our preachers to India and turn them to be Christian. You came from India, stole our children. I say, have them all. What I stole nobody. You can take them, have them, pickle them, keep them. I'm not asking for anybody. I went to New Jersey School of Chapels. There's an army school where the officers are uniformed officers and there are Jews and there are Christian ministers there. They go with the army as ministers. So I was there to address them on religion. And the commanding officer was great. He introduced and he said, today I have a surprise for you, officers. We had gems, pearls, rubies, diamonds, emeralds, and a lot of precious stones. And we didn't take care of them, we threw them in the mud and they got lost. And there came a man from India, and he picked them from the mud, he cleaned them out, he polished them, he shaped them, and now he wears them around his neck in a necklace, and now he looks beautiful, bright in his own little self, and now we are jealous of him. They were ours, now they are his. I introduce you, His Holiness Sri Singh Sahib, Bhai Sahib, Bhajan Singh Khalsa Yogi Ji, head of the Sikh religion in West Hemisphere. I looked at him. This is what he's talking about. And I felt, yes, everybody is a gem. Otherwise you cannot be born. You cannot be gem. You are not born insane. You are born innocent. You are told you are insane. And you accept it. You're wrong, don't do this, don't do that, don't. After that you start saying, down. You're crazy. Everything you are told is don't. Don't answer the door, don't answer the phone, don't speak to this, don't. And you become a living don't. As you are told, say yes. So sometimes you talk something you are supposed to answer no, you say yes. All you are told in your life is to say no or to say yes. That's all is your training. So what are you going to say? Either you can say yes or you can say no. Why don't you have that billboard? One says yes, other says no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Are we human? Agree with me, disagree with me. What's there to agree, to disagree, yes or no, or right and wrong? There's nothing right or wrong. Thinking make it so. It's your judgment against other judgment. You are not wrong. You are born gem. And you were born innocent. So what happened is, you lost your innocence. So you became arrogant. When you were born, you survived, and how come you not will survive? Only shift is between your mother and father to the heavens and earth. And that shift has been promised you to. Oh, come me, my children, I'll teach you that. Blind leading the blind. Teach you what? Nobody teaches anybody anything. You tell people what to do. And they are not supposed to do doo-doo, and you watch them. That's the real system. But normally in these days as we are, we play games. We want our personal life to be respected. We want our personal life to be respected. We do not impersonally see that others' life is respected. I want my students to be rich, so when I go their home, we can have a good breakfast. Yeah, really. That's what it is. If somebody is rich, somebody is good, somebody is powerful, that can help you. You are a teacher, you are not a person, not yourself. First oath you take, I'm not a woman, I'm not a man, I'm not a person, I'm not myself, I'm a teacher. That's your oath. So what are you attached about? Not a thing. So, man and his manners. are very basic situation which we must understand. And our manners are, we must look at things as God is looking at things. Our purity lies in our originality. Our intuition lies in our innocence. And if somebody is telling you, or you are telling yourself, mostly you are telling yourself, that you are wrong, this is all the time your mantra. If you are not right, you would not have born. You were fully matured soul, sent on the earth for test. Test to face heavens and earth and come back home victorious. Fateh. Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. Victory unto God, I come back home. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa means purity, my purity belongs to God. You don't belong to God. Your body doesn't belong to God, your mind doesn't belong to God, your spirit belongs to God only in the essence of His purity. It is your purity, piety of the spirit which belongs to God. Rest is all yours. And that's your free will. Do whatever you do. Nobody cares. But when you understand in you there is the essence of purity. Moment you understand there is a essence of purity, you will realize the reality. Moment you realize the reality, you will have royalty. And then you don't have to say a thing or do a thing. Then your presence will work. Then you will emit wisdom. You go to a room, 50 people, everybody will feel calmness. Everybody will feel reverence. Everybody thinks something is going to get. You are the giver, like God. Either God gives or you give. You're not takers. And remember, don't shallow yourself. Don't take. Ever. You fool, you are thinking you are taking. You are thinking you are taking, but you are missing what God has for you. So you are substituting. For a gold coin, you are getting a little stone. That's not good. Are you ready for a heavy thing today, or do you just want to do light and go home? You are off today, you know what I mean? No, how you want to do it, deal with yourself. Are you have energy, or I'm discussing. We are going to meet on Monday too, doesn't matter. I mean, it's not that hurry-up situation, but all right. Sit straight. Spread your hands like this, balance yourself and stretch your shoulders out. These are essential warm-ups. Without that you will have a muscle pain. Don't take risk. Just like this and move. See all the faculty. This is you have to do because you have to free the nerves. Because nerve with a muscle and bone get in a hard and rock place, it can cause problem. And this is what you have to do now. This is your position. And you will go this, and this. This is your Satnam. This is your original oriental self. Back in the back, just see that center of the head is here. It has to meet in the back, here. It's painful. You wanted it, what, you don't want it? We should do something else? I might try it, it's something very good. This is 1 and this is 2. You have to come here. It starts from here. Remember, angle is very important in Kundalini Yoga. Kundalini Yoga is angle triangles and cutting the square. Square doesn't live in Kundalini Yoga. You know, when you have a square, they say in the horoscope also it's a bad sign. Sun squaring this and that squaring this. Diagonally cut it. First put your hands here, how you feel. If you correctly hold it in a balance, you will start feeling energy and tingling. It's very, very simple rule of your being, your body. It's not, you are an idiot, or you are not worthy, or you are wrong. You have become unworthy and wrong. Originally, your system is absolutely God-given correct. You see? Now you see that Satnam, Satnam, that tune we had with one string, right? Tuni, we call it Tuni. Tuni is which accelerate in us the excellence. It's a music, simple, it done by a wire, one wire string, and we go this, and this, and then this, and then this. Okay, put it on, hold there, hold, just get little. No, I didn't say go. Stretch out like this. Stretch out. Go. A little fast with the hand. One on the back, one in front. Okay, stop. Hey. Can we do it? Yes. I'm just asking, I'm not willing to make you misunderstand this. If we start doing it, we are going to reach a stage it called the twilight zone. And then there will be humongous pain so much that you do not know. And that is a facade, that there will be no pain, but you will feel you are hurt. Because the hemisphere has to adjust. And hemisphere, if do not project their endomorphine, pain is humongous. Whoa, it's ugly. And then when that starts coming, then you don't want to stop. That's how it will be, if we keep in doing, yes? Bend our elbows? No. This is what I'm trying to, I'm coming to the second side. You know, this is here. This is back. Satnam is elements. It's called earth. Earth is your spine, back. And God is your front face. Vaheguru is your face. There are only two things on this planet. Satnam is your back. Vaheguru is your front. Sikhs stole it. They say it's our religious thing. What damn religious thing? Patanjali Rishi wrote 3,000 years ago. Sikhs stole it. They don't know what they're talking. It's a Patanjali's mantra. God spoke to him. He wrote the future of the world, and it's exactly true what he wrote. Word by word it is true what he said. And he said there will be Nanak, and he said his mantra will be that of God's creation, God organization, and God deliverance. And that's what you sing in Sanskrit. Vayanti, Karanti, Jagatpati, Tvaha, Brahmande, Tesha Guru, Tvaheguru. And what is Sikh, 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 Sikh? Oh, that was Guru Gobind Singh, who has that knowledge, wisdom and equation. He took that as Guru Mantra and gave it to them. They should be grateful. This is Patanjali's given mantra. Satnam Nanak gave. Satnam Tirupara Purvula is the body name of the elementary equation of God. When you say Satnam, purity exists. It's not will exist, shall exist, may exist. With mantra there is no will, shall or may. Can be. No, it is. When I say Satnam to you, Satnam Ji means your truth is your soul. This is the exact word. That's why I told people, when you call on each other instead giving them hell, hello, stop it, just say Satnam. As normally Jews say Shalom. They stop saying it. We all stopped saying certain things. But the elementary self of God is Sat, Satya, Satyam. Sat, my true essence is Sat. Satya, my power of my true essence. Satyam, in true essence I am. Sat Nam, Nam means noun. Noun is the name of person, place, or a thing. So, truth is my identity. That's my Nam, that's my name. And when we ask spiritual name, that exactly means my distance, my destiny, and my guiding word. In the beginning there was a word was with God, and word was God. And it has to be calculated. I don't know what's so difficult. Life has to cover distance. If it doesn't cover distance, you will keep on rebirthing. And then people made the rebirthing, $6,000, and you cry, there was a man doing it, doing so perfect, I knew my wife did it. I said, oh, it's real, he's really bringing a baby out. Yes, it's an insanity to live in fantasy and pay $7,000. It's really. You were born, you had a pain. Yeah? Yesterday you had a pain. Yeah? But that was yesterday. That was yesterday. You faced it. It's gone. It's over. You are winner. Why you are carrying it on to today in memory? Huh? Why? Don't you know the simple formula? What was yesterday was yesterday. It's gone. You faced it. Now you are afraid of tomorrow? Yeah? No. Good. Because tomorrow will become today. And then only you can face it. If tomorrow remains tomorrow, there is nothing to worry. Every tomorrow has to become today to face it. And you have already faced today. And yesterday you already faced. Where are you losing? You faced yesterday, good or bad, is a matter of feeling. Are you facing today, good or bad, is a matter of feeling. Will you face tomorrow, good or bad? That's also a feeling. Because when tomorrow will become today and face you, God shall give you energy to face it, because God made you to face it tomorrow. That's your relationship. You may not know it. When God gave you birth, God gave you existence, and God gave you time and space to conquer it. Come home, victor, he said, my children. Today Surya told me the alphabets, the first 10 commandments of Bible and the 10 promises, then alphabets of love and alphabets of business. And you brought so many papers. Is she here? No. So you'll get it. We made alphabets. Simple thing. You know, only thing what goes wrong with us, we forget it. What word is forget? How you spell it? For. Hold. F-O-R? For. Get? How's get? What do you mean by get? And what do you mean by for? For? For means to. To get. To get. So you forget that giveth is giveth. So to get, you forget you are divine. I'm not joking. Do you understand why you forget?
No, sir.
Eat your papers. Forget. Word is forget. What for you? What to get? What for? What? To get what? What do you do when you are to get? You forget that you are getting, which is you are getting. God is not giving you. When God gives you, you won't forget. When God gives you something, you won't forget. That day I was sitting with somebody, I said, where is my present? He said, I have not brought present. He said, wait a minute, it's in my trunk of my car. I said, there's my present, you thief. Bring it. Give me my present. I said, how come you brought a present and put it in trunk of car and forget it? He said, oh, I have a different mind. I was just thinking, I want to talk to you. I said, first bring my present, then we'll talk. So he brought it. It was a good present. Forget, for what? You forget to get. What you get is not giveth by God. What giveth God, you will not forget. That will stay for your good will and prosperity. What you get will bring you down the hill. So do not live a manipulative life. Don't manipulate and twist with nature. Be natural. What do they call natural food? Organic natural food store. The word is coming to us now. As humans, we have to be natural. We can't forget. We can't forget to get. Get it together, get together, and get together. What you want to get it together. Gather. Gather. Get it together. Together. When you're together, then you have to be diplomatic, nice, kind, smiling. Otherwise you are not together. Together, get it together, together. Same word. Together, together, get it together, together. If you are not to get it together, whatever you gather is not going to be good. Yeah? It's a good PhD. Oh, get get that book. What is it? You got it? Oh, come on, show me. Come on, you can walk. I won't bite you. I'm nice. Well, communication, liberation, or condemnation. By Harbhajan Singh Khalsa Yogi Ji PhD thesis. Oh, this is it. They printed it. They submitted in partial fulfillment of the requirements of the degree of the Doctor of Philosophy and Psychology, the University of Humanistic Studies, San Francisco, 1980. Wow. For more copies of this publication, Yoga Manual, audio, video, tape, plus Ayurvedic herbs, teas, oils, vegetarian cookbooks, holistic health book, and more, the ancient healing book, they put their category in it. They are good. Somebody must be doing a job. Committee chairman, committee member. Wow. Is it fun? Why not? Everybody's PhD, why should not I be? What's wrong? I was 50-year-old. Good work. It has good chapters if you go through it. Statement of the problem, importance of the problem, limitation and nations, a review of literature, communication, what is it and what is not. Communication with the self, Kundalini meditation, communication with self, Kundalini meditation of positive communication, Kundalini meditation of effective communication, alternate nostril breathing, communication with others, frequency of communication, who's on the other end, and summary. Very good. You see, these are the teachings of Yogi Bhavan. What is this chapter? Mind. You want to know what mind says? Meditation is the creative control of self, where the infinite can talk to you. All talking, all thinking, all thoughts must be pure. Conquer your mind and you will conquer the world. Which mind? The conscious mind? No. The supreme conscious mind? No. Which mind? The subconscious mind. If you can conquer your subconscious mind, then you win the world. Because this is a storage of garbage. There are a lot of 91 tough sheds. They have every thought of you. My God. A relaxed mind is creative mind, and creative mind is a relaxed mind. And only a relaxed mind can become a one-pointed mind, and a one-pointed mind, and mind is the most wonderful mind. It is most powerful, and it can do anything. Purity of mind is a necessity of man who have supreme spiritual power. I learned the hard way. You must not be interested in mind, it's a boring subject. What is this? Somebody bent the paper. Realization. You have to realize that you are the center of your own mental psyche. Have we taught them about psyche?
Yes, sir.
What is it? What is a psyche?
Mind plus body.
Total creative power of mind.
Psyche is what does not allow you to goof, but it makes you to goof. Psyche is your creative mother, very beautiful. But if you go on the wrong side of it, it spanks you so bad. Understanding and humility lead to the perfection of love, and God is love. Male and a female make a union, and this is complete union, is the greatest yoga. Marriage is when there are two bodies but one soul. The moment you can love the being of an individual, then you love the God of an individual. The moment of that experience happens when you become a universal soul yourself. Love is the experience of sacrifice in oneself. And la la la, pretty good. The man who wrote at that time was called Yogi Bhavan. And look how many chapters were covered. Watch out. Introduction to Satanama meditation, that's all right. Word, love, woman, happiness, self, wisdom, God, mind, realization, polarity, devotion, relationship and techniques. There's no chapter on man. Can you believe that? Hawthorne books. Well, quite a fun. All right, ready now? Yes, sir. All right. Set yourself, folks. You ask for it, not my. I forgive myself and wash my hands. Balance your wrist and your open fingers. That's the definite. Body must hold, the muscle must hold the weight. And it must remember, first time when you go up, you have to go on the back of your, and second time when you go up, you got to go in front. All right, thank you. Put the tape. ability, your strength, not mine. Keep the hand in balance. Because it's going to move this central nerve, we call it Shushmana, in the inner spine cord. Okay. You're getting into it. Stop. There's enough initiation of this. We'll do it on Monday. No, you will get into it and then your whole afternoon will be wasted. You're going to sit here like zombies. You are getting good. You are getting way better than I thought. I mean, you are into it now. You know? But let's give ourselves a chance and time. It's not good to become holy overnight. It's not that important. You take your time. Barring a Sikh religion, put it on the side. They don't practice a thing. I know that. Sikh means the seeker. And teacher, when becomes a teacher, then you are nothing else. Seeker is a Sikh, and taught, who has taught himself to seek, is the master. So please don't misunderstand your situation. And I'm not saying anything absolutely to you, because for 3,000 years you have been told you are born in sin, and Eve and Eva did something, which we do. Birds do it, we do it, they did it. But they ate apple. That was juicy stuff, which made him horny, and she seduced him. Now what is wrong? We seduce every day. So our forefathers seduced each other. And they were thrown out of the boredom of Eden. That was a damn bored place. All there was an apple tree and a snake. Who wants? That was a bad neighborhood. It was not good. So they were thrown out to the earth. And then they thought, wow. But they forgot. Sex is the sixth sense. When sex does not evoke the sixth sense, it is called fucking. And that fucks the psyche forever. Very clear. Actually, sex was a very beautiful word, not the way you use it. It was cohabitation. Oh, they are cohabiting together. That's the original English. Oh, but later on we become like machines in the machine age, and we start saying, and then actually it became abuse. When you talk about sex, you have to hide yourself. It's not nice. It's not, what is not? It's not graceful, right? And gentlemen do it, but they don't talk about it, right? Did Adam told Eve that he's going to have a sex? Is there something written like that? No. Even there they are silent. They said they have sinned. And they were thrown out of Garden of Eden. Actually they enjoyed, and they didn't wanted to live in the damn boredom thing, and with that apple tree and one little snake. So they got out. They didn't want any part of it. And still the man doesn't want any part of Garden of Eden. What are you going to do long life? You live 6,200,000 years. What, a skeleton hanging? You don't want to live long. You want to live young. You want to live alert. You want to live happy. You want to live fulfilled. You want to live achieved. You want to live purposeful. You want to live powerful. Don't lie. I know what you want. I can give it to you. I got it, therefore I can give it to you. Don't misunderstand me. I have been stabbed and spitted and shadowed and insulted and all that what you do not yet know, I went through it. But I achieved the power to laugh at it. You know why? It didn't mean a thing. And that's what that mantra you chant, God and me and God are one. See what affirmation it is? God and me and God are one. God and me and God are one. We plural him, not single. God and me and God may be one. God and me and God can be one. God and me and God should be one. God and me and God have to be one. Bullshit. That's the ugly teachings. That's what they call religion is. You know what is religion? God and me and God has to be one. God and me and God should be one. All those conditions. No, there's no condition. Truth is, God and me and God are one. Hami hum, Brahm hum. Ek Onkar, Guru Prasad, Ek Onkar. Very powerful things. Real things. Total things. One Creator created the creation, and that creation is a blessing of the Creator, and blessing of the Creator is that He created because He was bored too. Tell the damn God why He created us. Did we apply? Huh? Did I apply? Please create me as Yogi Ji. I want to go to earth and here is $10 my deposit fee. Nobody applied. He wanted us. And when we come here, we forget Him. God got bored in the heavens. Adam got bored in the heavens, Garden of Eden. So out of boredom, he wanted to talk to somebody. He got in touch with this damn snake. That was the only thing available. Snake is called Naga. Naga means where nothing can go, snake can go. That's why it's snake. It was not apple, it was a fig tree. I know it. I was watching. Yeah, it was a fig tree, not apple. Because she, after intercourse, enjoyed it so much, she wanted to cover it for him. She put the fig leaf on it. I know. They don't talk about it. This is not spiritual. What is not spiritual? You came out of the damn path and you created that path and you every day do it and it's not spiritual. What is spiritual then? I don't know. The 10 Commandments and the 10 Promises from a lecture by Sri Singh Sahib, August 6, 1991. You know, remember 10 Commandments? Some of you do, right? Thou shalt have no other God before thee. Is that true? Yes, promise was, thou shalt conquer the earth and the Lord is peace. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord in vain. Thou shalt never be polluted. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Thou shalt live in peace and rest. Honor thy father and thy mother. Thy identity shall be perfect. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not be killed. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thy purity shall be granted. Love thy neighbor, and the entire neighborhood shall love thee. Thou shalt not steal. All shall belong to thee. Thou shalt not bear false witness. The power to witness my creation shall be thine. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife or thy neighbor's goods. The universe shall never question thy will, and all good shall be come to thee. You know, Moses was not allowed to enter the promised land. You remember that? Because he all told the commandments, he never told the promises God made. So I covered the guy, and here it is. Oh, somebody has to do the job. He forgot, and Jews do not want to talk about it. They know it. In these sea scrolls, even they found it, they don't want to talk about it. And then we have a lot of alphabets, mind you. What are the alphabets you are showing me, Surya, today?
Oh, I'll go get it.
But get. Oh, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And please give us cookies. Your life may be a cookie. Let us see how sweet it is. Yeah, clap, man, give it a hand. If you are a good Jew, be a good Jew, and just remember, with every commandment there shall be a promise. There cannot be any commandment without obedience, and obedience must have wages. And Moses was not that foolish, he was the lawgiver. So he gave the commandment and told the promises, but I think he was in a hurry, he forgot. Oh, you know, he came underneath, they were screwing each other, they were dancing, they had put a gold bowl. It was not a good scene. He pissed, you were right. So he said, get your scene together, and he got angry and threw the tablets. You know all that drama you see? He really was in pain. In spite of the fact it took 40 years to take that idiots to strength, you know. Otherwise the whole journey from there to there by walking is 2.5 years with absolute rest. Well, it took them around and had fights and went through all that. But when he came to the promised land, he said, I can't go, you go now. That was the fun. And you know, Jews sacrificed 6 million Jews to create Israel. It didn't happen one day. Should they condemn Hitler for that, or they should be grateful? That's a question to ponder. Did Holocaust created a holy land and its worth, or it's not? This is the question of debate. Thank you. That has something in it? Very good. Cookies lunch. Hey, what are others?
Alphabet of self-esteem. Can you read it? Alphabet of
Hey, I get my glasses. Alphabet of self-esteem, okay, what else?
alphabet of marriage.
Oh, that's important. Alphabet of marriage.
This one I'm not sure about the title, but it's the ABCs or something. The title's cut out. Looks like something the Aquarian age.
What alphabet is it? Oh, here are the various categories of people and how they function in life, alphabetically. 10 sacred secret of success, an alphabet of marriage, blah, 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 alphabet of self-esteem. What else?
I think it's 2 pages. Alphabet of a woman.
Okay, alphabet of woman. Where's the alphabet of man?
You usually don't give that.
I don't. Able, blessed, compassionate, dharma, exercise, fulfilled, graceful, honest, intellectual, joyful, khalsa, learned, meditate, noble, organized, patient, queenly, radiant, smiling, thoughtful, understanding, vital, Vaheguru, excellence, yoga, zestful. Okay. Very good. Where are you going to go today afternoon? Oh, that. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Everybody call it oh. It'll be fun. Natural tub. Very good. First tape. Play it, we can leave. Guchand, this is your book? I'm just leaving it here. I'm going to get my copy too. First tape. There's a tape of old songs. You didn't find it? You find it? Not from the beginning. It has a tune to begin with. I just like that tune. These are our old songs. Want, or what I want.
The only education that I want is to learn to serve you better. The only work that I seek is that work I can do for you. The only playtime I desire is when I can laugh with you. The only free time I want is the time to sit with you and listen to your words and listen to your words. can dream of you. The only understanding I have is I belong to you. The only life I pray for is this lifetime with you. That I may experience the pure eternal love of God and the God within each other and the God within each other. The only death I shall have is the one this time, that I can prove to Makande I was divine and selfless in my love for you. Love.
The word in is that I can prove to Mukande. Nobody has ever used this word, though it exists. But this was the song somebody wrote to somebody when there were no bodies. But when it became body, everybody fall apart, because body shall fall apart. So all what there is about body shall fall. Because soul has to live in a subtle body, and subtle body has to live in the essence of divinity, and essence of divinity cannot exist without royalty. We'll prove it how we can be spiritually divine and gorgeously rich and rule this earth, and this rule of life. Life has no other rule. So we can prove it, I can prove it to Mukande, the Lord of dimension who gives absolute mukti. What the Jews call that? Atonement. Hindus call it nirvana. Everybody has a word for it. There are 8 aspects of God: Govinde, Mukande, Adhare, Apare, Hariyang, Kariyang, Nirname, Akame. These are the 8 aspects. Known, found, and we remember God by His action. But the most powerful word used in the song is Mukande. So I can prove it to Mukande. Look at the essence of the power. I can go and stand before the God, the one who gives, redeem my life. That was pure. But when it came to the body, everything fell apart. Because body is the combination of 5 tattvas put together by the spirit, guided by the mind, and subject to time and space. So as it grows, it must diminish. When you hold this body and the personality by the power of the ego, then you must be bewitched by insanity, not by love. And you shall not recognize the man, the spirit, the soul, the self. Good to talk on Monday, right? Yes, sir. Have a good day.
We'll take you. Yeah, yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, now where's that office? Oh, okay, oh, great.
Long time sunshine upon
O Lord of Lords, giver of the breath of life, giver of the birth, and giver of the opportunity in time and space, by thy will we have come here, presuming and we consume thy wisdom. Give us the forgiveness forever. Give us the altitude and attitude of that feeling of fulfillment. Give us the power to serve and grace and face in thy name. Give us chance. We ask thee, in your own self, we have come here to become teachers. Give us the purity, piety, and let this self be dropped and teacher rise out of the ashes of it, so we can be what thy will is to be. Satnam.